This is Gal on the Move. We're on the move. Today I'm in a dear friend's car. Um, this is Mrs. Kapenda's car. One of, well, mostly a best friend who I actually call as a sister. She's a sister to me. She's older than me, and she has been pivotal to my existence in my marriage, as well as a very good friend who actually advises me on life, marriage life, looking after children, and she's been pivotal in the upbringing of my children. And of course, I've been present in her children's journey as well. So, like the marriages, and also as when they were children, they used to interact with my own children. So she's more or less, although a very best friend, she's more or less like a big sister to me. So, and we've been friends for over 30 years, 35 years, I can say. So here we go. Now today, both of us have decided to go and get some crockery, in a way of plates and all sorts of kitchen stuff, which we top up every so often, and we haven't done so for a little while. So today is the day. We're heading towards what they call Boundary Mills, and it's one of those places where you get a lot of designer and well-known names in porcelain. So, and this is where we're going today. So we are en route to Boundary Mills from Accrington, and I'll show you how beautiful the countryside is at the moment. So if you could say hi to my sister and my best friend, Mrs. Kapenda. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
That's
everybody.
Florida, and she's one of my best friends, and she's an advisor to me, and I do appreciate all the things she does. Not only that, you might even recognize her if you look at her closely. I don't know, especially Zambians. Do you remember Professor Chintu? This is his young sister. So she's called Mrs. Kapenda. Of course, she's married somewhere else, and her husband is called Dr. Kapenda. So this is the Mrs. Florida Kapenda. I call her Flo. So we are en route. So both of us Zambians doing our own thing here in England. So I'll show you how the countryside looks like at the moment. It's so beautiful. So all of us are going, both of us are going to go and get some nice porcelain, and I hope I'll be able to show you and share with you what porcelain I'm going to buy. But have a look at the countryside, how beautiful it is. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. This is Britain in spring. Soon, in a couple of weeks time, it'll be summer. Though it looks like summer, the temperatures have been so high. It's been sunny and beautiful. Look at the foliage, and just the countryside itself is so beautiful. Fresh air. We live in a countryside, so both of us do. So, and come along with us. Let's just drive along, and you can see how beautiful the countryside is. We're on a mission to go and get some porcelain, some daily plates, breakfast, pudding, side plates, and main plates for daily usage. Every so often we top up, and today is the day we're topping up. Look at how beautiful the countryside is. Flo is driving. She's a very good driver. I trust her. I don't think she trusts my driving. But here we go. She's a very good driver, and she always, most of the time she drives when we're going out. I'll say always. She drives when we're going out. Not that much my driving is precarious, but I think it suits her fine. Yeah, she feels more confident in her own car, and I think it's best, you know. So here we go. This is spring in Britain. Spring has sprung. Look how beautiful the foliage is. The trees have got their leaves, and there's all sorts of flowers, and you name it. This is Britain at its best. When it's looking, I mean, this has speeded up this year because of global warming. I'm not too sure, but the temperatures have been around 23, 25 in spring, which is a little bit higher for spring in Britain for those temperatures. But hey, it looks beautiful. We're not complaining. So here we go. We're going to Boundary Mills now. Because I don't know if I did a video of Burnley, and we talked about industrial era. So when the Second World War was finished, so people started coming out and started setting up businesses, and obviously not many people had a lot of money, so they started what they call the mill shops, where people can come, bring their produce, and you all form a consortium. Yeah, a corporation or a consortium. And so this Boundary Mill where we're going, it's in Corn. Is it Corn?
Between Corn and
yeah, it's Nelson and Corn. So it is one of those mills which the local people brought their produce there, or their garments or whatever, and it was like a corporation thing. So now they've developed. Before, during the industrial area, people used to go there and sell this produce and do things, but now it's become like a big brand. Now Boundary Mills is like a big brand now, and what also has happened, revolved as well, is a lot of clothes shops, sort of designer shops with shoe shops. When they want to get rid of their stock to make room for a new stock, they usually used to sell to places like the Boundary Mills. You used to buy some most beautiful ballet shoes a few years ago. Now it's become more like a high street shop, let's put it that way, apart from certain departments like the porcelain department and various other departments. They're still holding on to the ethos, which is the best shop on. But at the moment, you also find the high street clothes. After the seasons, they sell them to the outlets, and this is one of the outlets. So at the moment, it's an outlet more than a mill shop, which was the ethos when it actually was started, or when they started the consortium. Anyway, it's a beautiful place. It's expanded and it's big now. So let's go and see what we can find in there. But I wanted to show you a little bit about the countryside. Look at how beautiful the countryside is. We are driving from Accrington through Burnley, and I've told you the history of Accrington and the history of Burnley. So those towns we passed through, and we're going to Nelson and Corn, yeah. So this factory is between Nelson and Corn. It's very popular. People come out for outings during weekends, during holidays. So it gets quite busy. And so here we go. Look at the countryside. How beautiful is that? I love the countryside. I live in the countryside. So does Flo. We like to to run my battery dry, so we'll soon be there. Oh yeah, there's a sign, Boundary Mills over there, so we'll soon be there. They've got clothes, porcelain, cutlery, you name it, anything you need for the kitchen, they've got it. Anything you need. They've also got furniture floor, and they've got clothes, any clothes you want, shoes, wedding clothes, casual clothes, you name it, they've got it. They've also got some restaurants there now. They've got, there we go, Boundary Mills. There's a sign. They've also got a couple of restaurants there now, fish and chips as well. So here we go, Boundary Mills. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at that. That's Benny's restaurant. Yeah, that's a restaurant there, Benny's restaurant. You go there if you want to eat. Now we're in Boundary Mills. Look at that. There we go, Boundary Mills. We're arriving. Doesn't look too busy today. There are not too many cars in the car park. I mean, there is enough cars, but it gets full. Sometimes you couldn't find where to park. So there's Boundary Mills there. Boundary. See, that's another restaurant. Bonat. That's a restaurant there. Boundary Outlet. Boundary Outlet there on the wall there. That's Boundary Outlet. Look at the traffic out there. But we're in the shop. So we've arrived, and let's just show you a little bit of our outside, and then I'll also show you a little bit about the inside of Boundary Mill. I'm with Flo Kapenda. We are going to buy some stuff for the kitchen, and this is Gala on the Move. We're on the move. Please subscribe to my channel. For those who are new subscribers on this platform, watch some of the videos I've done, and for those who are returning subscribers, I do appreciate you. Pardon? Okay, that's fine. So this is Boundary Outlet. As I said, it started off as a meal shop in the industrial era after the Second World War, but now it's become an outlet for various designer clothing, porcelain, all sorts, and even it's a Marks and Spencer's outlet as well. I didn't know that. That's a new one. That is Marks and Spencer outlet. So they've also joined in. So you find Marks and Spencer clothing. Marks and Spencer has its own brand. They've do some beautiful clothing, especially if you want cardigans, underwear, especially for women, bras and panties. You come here, you go to Marks and Spencer. They do also fitting of your bosom. So it's a Marks and Spencer outlet. That's new to me. I didn't know that existed. So you learn every day, and there we go. So here we go. Look at the surroundings. It's a huge place, absolutely huge. Let's go and look for porcelain and get some porcelain. But before we go inside, show you a little bit of the outside. Look at how beautiful this place is. come here frequently, especially before Christmas as well. If you want some unusual Christmas presents, you come here. So here we go. Gal on the move, we're on the move. Today we are in a place called Boundary Mills, and it's between Nelson and Corn. We're in Lancashire as usual. You know how beautiful Lancashire is. So here we go. I'm with Flo Kapenda. So we're out and about today. So look at how beautiful it is. It's a Saturday here. And look how busy. This is not busy today. When it's busy, it's absolutely, the car park is full. You find a difficult time to, you find it very difficult to even park your car. But today we managed to park over there, and just showing you how beautiful it is. We are in Corn at Boundary Outlet. It used to be called Boundary Mills, now it's called Boundary Outlet because it's got so many designer things. This is a restaurant. If you want something to eat, you go in there. Sounds French to me. Anyway, there we go. This is how beautiful the countryside looks. Look up there, hills as usual. Here in Lancashire, it's full of hills. Up there, there's hills. Look at how beautiful Lancashire is. This is when Britain is at its glory. It's beautiful in the summer, spring and summer. It's beautiful. And autumn obviously, but winter is cold. So this is an ice cream stand. If you want some ice cream, here we go. Boundary Outlet. It used to be called Boundary Mills. Now it's called an outlet because most of the stuff in there are from brands, different brands, shoes, clothes, porcelain, you name it, furniture, you name it. Everything here is now from different brands. That's why it's called an outlet. Like Marks and Spencer, I didn't know they were there. They were here as well. I like to buy my foods from Marks and Spencer's, as well as I said that they do some beautiful brassieres and pants. Come in. So this is an outlet. It's busy. It's a bit cloudy today. The sun has been in and out, so it's a little bit cloudy. So let's go. Okay? The entrance is there, so I'm gonna go in. They've also got a perfumery in there, so I'm just gonna go in and I'll show you the part where I want to get my stuff. Okay? Shall end the video here and see you in a moment. This is Gal on the Move. We are at the Boundary Mill shop. I'm standing next to the mannequin, not the human beings. Obviously, we're not allowed to show people who don't want to be on camera. So here we go. I try and avoid filming people. I just film the inside or just the displays. Here I'm next to the mannequins, so you can imagine, get ready for summer, beautiful outfits. And this is a perfumery. If you want to buy perfume, you come there. It's beautiful. Let's go. We're inside Boundary Corn. Oh, it's in Corn. Welcome to Boundary Corn. There we go. There's a bit discrepancy to say whether it's between Corn and what's the other place. So if you want luggage to go on holiday, how beautiful are those? Look at that. Ooh, I love this bed. Can you imagine how it's made? Beautiful. So we're here to buy some porcelain. So here we go. So if you want anything, mascaras, makeup, you go in there. Oh, they've got MAC. I need to go to the MAC counter afterwards as well. It's clothes, handbags, you name it. It's a big place, beautiful place. Beauty outlet, lips and everything. So look at this. Radley of London. That's it, a brand for handbags. Very durable, usually it's leather. And they've got these beautiful bags. Look at this one. So look at that. It's beautiful. Trying to avoid music. Got no copyright to the music. This is clothes. Can buy anything. The thing is, you go to a public place like this, it's very difficult to avoid music. You can't stop them from playing music. So I've got no copyright to the music playing in the background. I hope it's not too loud. So maybe I could bunch of summertime. Look at all this. I love that. It's beautiful. It's so expensive though. So basically, it's a man. Look how deeper. Going for a wedding? This is for you. Look at that. That can only be a wedding. So oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. Look at that color. Oh, if a man came dressed up like this, I'd be so like gaga gaga. It looks absolutely dapper. Just a quick quiz around. See? We're the outlet of this French Connection over there. French Connection. These are brands you can find here. These are outlets. This is Boundary Outlet. It used to be called Boundary Mills. As I said, it was a consortium which was started after the World War II because of the evolution. People got together and decided to start such corporations so that people could afford to buy clothes at a reduced price or merchandise at a reduced price. That's the history of the mills. Look at how beautiful these are. Can you go that and that? So man, that Ben Sherman, that's another brand. They're all branded. It's huge. It's got different floors. So this is the man's department, and it's got different floors for various things. The women's is across there. and then you go upstairs for various other things. So we are going to the porcelain department. We're not buying clothes today, so no handbags. We're just going for porcelain. It's very tempting though. You come to buy one thing and then you end up buying another thing. I love this combo. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's by Cops. It's called Cops there. 1948. So established then. Anyway, I think I'm gonna run out of battery at this rate if I don't stop. I just wanted to show you a little bit. So the women's are here. You can buy designer clothes from here. Anything goes, handbags, shoes, everything, especially if you're going for a wedding. Boundary Outlet is your, look at that. The colors are just so beautiful. There we go. Cat Noir. There you go. But they've got all the music going on in the background, which I'm trying to avoid, but so difficult. If you want pantaloons, look at this. Look at those pantaloons here. I love the pink. This one. Anyway, I'm gonna stop it here because of copyright. There's music going on. Okay, we shall see you upstairs. Hi fam, we're still in Boundary Mill, or Boundary Outlet as it's called now. This is a department where I needed to be to look for some dinner sets. That's what we came for. But I'll just show you, there's some beautiful stuff here. Knives, look at that. Anything you need but knives, kitchen knives, different styles, chopping boards, everything. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I love those. I love this bit here. These ones are so nice. Look at that. This is all your kitchen utensils you need. Chopping boards and knives galore. There's everything you need about knives and chopping boards. Look at that. Everything you need. So beautiful. There's some nice chopping boards. Look at that. Anything you need to come here. Fancy, very, very nice. Every gadget you need for the kitchen. Got some pans over there. Everything. Look at this. For your fruits. Scissors of all kinds to chop your herbs and everything. They've got special herb scissors, all sorts. Look at that. Colanders, sieves, spoons, still knives. Got all your chisels you need for the kitchen. Everything. This place is so nice. Unfortunately, I've got no copyright to the music, and unfortunately, you can't go into a public place to film in a big shop like this without music playing everywhere. Look at that. Anything you need, everything and everything you need for your kitchen, you just get it from here. Look at that. I'll have to come and get some cookies before I go home. I like a little bit of cookies. So anyway, we came to get some plates, some dinner sets. And we have seen you can get single pieces. Oh, I love those pots. I'll just show you the pots I love. These are very light cast iron pots. Look at that, the colors. I like this purple ones and the blue ones. Come on, this is so beautiful. I love a cast iron pot. Look at this. Look at this one. Only £35. Oh, they range from £35. Look at that. It's quite pretty. So you've got everything you need here for your cookery. Nice pots, pans. Let's have a look at the pans. Look at that. This place has got everything you need. Come on, let's have a look. It's your stuff for the oven, or your baking, your roasting, baking scones and everything. Look at that. This is another. I love those pots. There we go. Oh, I love this yellow one. This is your fryers, air fryers. Look at that. I've got all sorts. Small ones, big ones, kettles, kitchen appliances, kettles. Look at that. Different colors. I love that. And a toaster to go with it. Everything. Bins. Fancy bins to throw your rubbish in. Your trash. Look at that. It's a big one. That's it. You want a designer bin? You come here. All the kitchen gadgets, still anything and everything, your brushes to clean your pots. Laundry. I love the pots. See how the mugs. Here we use, instead of cups, we use mugs in England. We like the mugs. A big cup of tea. Look at that. All those fancy ones, plain ones, everything you need. Table mats. Oh, I love this place. I could spend the whole day. Your bread bins, where to store your bread, keep it nice and fresh. Look at that. What else? All the mugs. We call them mugs here in England. Especially up north, it's the mug. The Mancunian accent yours truly is acquiring or has acquired. So look at that, beautiful. All the mugs are here. Look at that. You name it, gloves, everything you want. Aprons, fancy ones to match your kitchen decor. All the pots and pans. Oh, I could spend the whole day in here. So I think I've decided which ones I'm going for. Just the daily use of crockery. That's what I need. Oh, there was a big chopping board I wanted to buy as well. What happened to it? Big one. I've got a chopping board, but I need a big one. And you can use it also for serving salads. Oh, there it is. I need that. Toot, 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 toot. It's very busy. It's getting busier. It wasn't that this busy when we arrived. All around the board. You can use for salads. And what do you think? This one. I need it all around, and it's a brand Jamie Oliver. Can use it for chopping as well as for serving salads. And I'm gonna have one. It's one of them I'm getting. So, and then I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a set of dinner set. Which one? I'm gonna buy and go and get. Flo has disappeared somewhere for daily use. Not anything fancy, but something for daily use because the kids, my children now, they're adults, but they still manage to break things. So I've decided to come and get some pieces. For daily use, so that if they break them, at least I don't feel it. If you buy designer stuff, which I had before, or I've got some which I locked away, I don't want them to use daily because they're gonna break them. So I am buying something for daily use, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on that. So at least if they break them, you don't feel the pain. So which one did I look at? And I thought I was going to come back to it. Something white and easy to manage. There's music everywhere in this place. I've got no copyright to this, whatever is going on here, but I am shopping here and I want to film, and you can't film without the music. There's music everywhere. So I think I know which one I'm going to go on for. Anyway, I'm gonna stop for a while because of copyright to music. So I'm gonna stop filming. See you no more. This is the shopping done. There you go. That's a trolley full of all the goodies.
Royal Dot on dinner set.
Yes, Dot on dinner set. And look at how beautiful this place is. We've done our shopping. Flo has done her own shopping and I've done my own shopping. So we're done. And we'll be heading out to get home. Got a lot of gardening to be done. Got all the sweeties and all the goodies for the kids. You don't come around here with a child unless you're going to buy them. I love jelly beans. Unless you're going to buy sweeties for them or chocolate cider chocolate cinder toffee. Look at that. Unless you're going to buy all this. Otherwise, don't come this way. Otherwise, you're going to get grief from your children. We've got all these Scottish shortbread biscuits. All that. Look at that. Look at that. With a bagpiper, Scottish bagpiper. There's a train. I think it's a train from Scotland to coming probably to London. Look at all these shortbread cookies and everything. Hey, they do nicely with a cup of tea. So I've got nuts and all sorts. So don't bring a child here if you're not intending to spend any money. And then you've got your condiments like jams and everything. Sticky tomato relish. How good is this? Look at that. Oh, the wonderful things for breakfast, and then just condiments for your cookery. Preserves and chutneys. So you come on this side and spoil yourself. Lemon curd. I can't remember when I last had lemon curd on my toast. Celebration marmalade with champagne. Wow. Okay. Pink grapefruit marmalade, fine cut orange marmalade, and all sorts. So you come here and get all your condiments. Especially around Christmas, when you want to give a little present to somebody, to a friend, this is where you come. Yeah, so we're just going to go into the lift. I think our shopping is done. Little coffee percolators. There we go. Done all our shopping. Anything for your coffee, if you like, if you're a coffee lover, or your flasks and percolators for your coffee, to grind your own coffee. Huh? If you're a coffee connoisseur, then you can come and get all these fancy gadgets to make your own coffee and grind your own coffee. So here we go. Getting in a lift now, getting back to the outside. So we're on ground zero, just in the lift. This is Gala on the Move. We've had some shopping at Boundary Outlet. It used to be called Boundary Mills, but now it's an outlet to all sorts of brands of clothing, beddings, porcelain, kitchen utensils, anything you need here. It's a beautiful place to be. So just on our way out through the ladies department. Oh, I love this little green handbag. Look at that. Nice and soft. Nice color. I'll show you where I saw the green pantaloons and a green top. Look at the handbags. Leather, different. This Osprey. Then we've got Paul Costello. So all the designer. I saw these green trousers and a green top, and I thought that would look just nice. Oh, Jaeger is back. Jaeger is back. This is one of the designers I've always used. Jaeger is back.
Jaeger, yeah. I saw
So nice. I used to wear Jaeger when I was younger. They were so expensive then. Even now, I'm sure they're expensive. I love a Jaeger piece. Oh, I love that. How's that? That's £150 though. Look at that. I like that. Namu money dress. So pretty. This is pure Jaeger. You know the design, you know the cut and everything. And these clothes last you forever. They're not like cheap things you buy nowadays and you wear it once and you throw it away. These are. I love the navy blue as well. Anyway, I'm going to come and visit this place. Today is just for crockery, so I'll come and visit this place when I'm looking for clothes. I like these pantaloons, these trousers. Look at that, they've got a nice little
top, the matching top.
This one, I love it, and it's so nice, and I love that, and I love this. Oops, these trousers, look at that, and they've got a nice cut there. It just says spring and summer is here now. I think I'll be thinking about light clothing, and look at how light this is, so pretty, nicely. The stitching is so nice as well.
Oh, no. The dress.
Dress. Oh, look at that, looks so pretty. And dress na keve. It's looking so. Tukese.
Next time.
Next week, maybe next week. Tukese next week, eh? Today we're just after crockery, so we'll come next week to do the deeds. And I also want to come to Mac. They've got, I didn't know they had Mac here. So I'll come for Mac. Yeah, this is what I've stopped here for. That's nice with the leggings. Right, which way out?
Going right.
Is that a dress on there? Is that a dress on that mannequin? Right, here you got all your makeup and stuff. No, it's a skirt and a top. Oh, Bonach, I thought that was a restaurant, but it's actually from outside. I thought there used to be a restaurant there before, but now I think it's Bon Marché. That is a clothes outlet. I thought it was a restaurant when I first captured it from outside, but it turns out to be an actually clothes outlet. So I don't think we can go out from there.
Do you want to see?
No, not really. No. So here we go.
Go through here.
Yeah, it's too tight for filming. So yeah, look. So Bon Marché is an outlet for clothes, not a restaurant as I thought from outside. The reason why I thought it was a restaurant, because there was a restaurant there before and I wasn't sure what name it was under. So here we go. Correction done. There's cosmetics there. Mark and Tom Ford and everybody is out there. I think they probably have some sunglasses and stuff, but all that is for next time. So this is Gal on the Move. We are on the move, just exiting Boundary Outlet. Jana shopping, and now we're going home. Thanks very much, sir. There we go. going home. Done our shopping. Oh. It's a little bit overcast. Look at that. It's how beautiful it is. Slash and green. Boundary Mills. Yeah. Bannister is a restaurant over there. Just there. That's a restaurant. That used to be in that corner before. So that's why I've got myself all mixed up. So anyway, if you want a corn ice cream, this is where you stop. I don't think they take cards in here. You have to have coins to buy corn ice cream. Mala. Eh? No, but that's a dairy, ni mukaka. Flo is allergic to dairy produce, so she has to do non-dairy. So we can't buy an ice cream because it's all pure milk. Look at how beautiful this place is. So just going to find where we parked the car. It's a little bit windy at the moment. It was predicted that the weather is going to be windy and wet. So after this probably it will start raining. But anyway, done our shopping and I've got a lot of gardening to be had when I get home. So this is Gal on the Move. We are on the move. Subscribe to my channel. Let's see the world through my lenses. In the next 2 weeks I'll probably be venturing out of the country, so I'll take you along with me. It'll be in Europe, so and probably the end of this year we'll go back to Africa, but at the moment I think it will be England, touring England, and a little bit of Europe. So it's Gal on the Move. Subscribe to my channel. We're on the move. Please share with your friends, relatives, colleagues, and we are on the move. For those who have subscribed, I do appreciate your effort for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy watching my videos. As I said, come along with me. Let's see the world through my lenses. It's Gal on the Move. We are on the move.